What's up, gamers? Welcome to today's video. Today we're talking about Johnny Manziel. Johnny Football is all about my future prediction for him as the Cleveland Browns quarterback. I'm going to give you a quick 3-minute rundown of what I think you'll see from Johnny Manziel in the future. Now, real quick before I start the rundown, I want to quickly remind you all that I am on Twitter, and if you're not following me on Twitter, please do so that we can engage and talk about Madden on Twitter, and you can be updated if I ever, for whatever reason, I don't post a video, I'll post that on Twitter. So let's hop into this breakdown. So Johnny Manziel, I'm going purely off of his stats for college. So what we see here is in 2012, his freshman season, which is his Heisman Trophy winning season, he threw for 3,706 yards, 26 touchdowns, and only 9 interceptions, with a rating of 155.3, which is a really good rating for a freshman. Won the Heisman Trophy. He also ran for 1,410 yards, averaged about 7 yards a carry, 21 touchdowns on the running. And I think that was where he won the Heisman Trophy. And I want to quickly talk about that real quick. College is all about flash, I feel like, for Heisman Trophy winners. And as you'll see right here, in 2013, he actually threw for 4,114 yards and only ran for 759, and he didn't win the Heisman Trophy. So you do the math. I think his better season was the one he just had. And but I am pretty excited here to see Johnny Manziel in Cleveland. I think it's going to be a great fit for him. The only problem is the coaches. If the coaches can get on his back and kind of let him be who he is and stop being so concerned with every little thing he does, then I think that they will have a future. As far as Johnny Manziel, as far as my future prediction, I think you'll see him starting midway through this season, if not even before that. I don't think they get through a season. Brian Hoyer's only played one game, and they don't have a whole lot to go off of with him, in my opinion, as far as gameplay. But I think Johnny Manziel starts, and I think Johnny Manziel will be a all-pro player at some point. I think in 2 or 3 years we'll be thinking that he should have gone way earlier in the draft, and the Cleveland Browns really got a steal on him in the late round. As far as the Cleveland Browns prediction for 2014 with Johnny Manziel, I think they missed the playoffs simply because of the Josh Gordon problem, and I like the Cleveland Browns, but at the same point, I think that they're going to be a 7-9 team, somewhere in there, middle of the road team this year. I think they got a lot better in the season with all the stuff they did with the draft, not just with Johnny Manziel, but with Justin Gilbert and other players, with Joe Hayden and some of the free agents they got. But I still think the Cleveland Brown has a lot of work to do. I think that the coaches need to figure out what they want to do, and they need to stick to it. And I can't wait to see what Johnny Manziel has in store for the NFL in 2014. Thanks, guys.